Sounds like chicken dinner. Winter, what they say? Winter chicken
Winner,
dinner.
winner, chicken dinner. What up, what up, what up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. June 7th. Once again, you're back here with the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. It's another beautiful Saturday morning here, at least in South Florida. I hope it is wherever you currently are listening to us, whether it be live or on the replay. Hope y'all having good time out there. Jay, man, how you feeling today, bro?
Hey man, I'm good. It's Saturday. Having a great day. Went to the gym, worked out on my shoulders and abs, and y'all, we are about to kick this live off to the fullest.
Hey. So we got a Haley Wilson SB Saturday. We have a Jordan 11 Low Igloo Saturday. I think that's what they're called, right? The Igloo. Women's Jordan 11 Low Retro Igloos dropping today. Jay Zan, what's good with you, bro? Grumpy323, what's going on? How y'all doing this morning, man? Appreciate y'all being tapped in right now to One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Shout out to our guys, Mr. Think I'm Possible and Purple Haze, who unfortunately were not able to join us this morning, but we're going to hold it down while they are away. Now, the interesting thing is, the Haley Wilson SBs, I snagged me a pair. Are you going to go for a pair, bro? Did we lose Jay already? Might have lost Jay already. Hopefully he'll be back here in a minute. Shout out to the chat right now. Let me know down there in the comment section whether or not you guys are going to go after the Haley Wilson SBs today that are dropping on the sneakers app. Now, official release day was actually yesterday, June 6th. Actually, no, I apologize. 2 days ago, I believe. It was June 5th. June 5th. And hopefully I got some stock numbers for you guys. Let me go ahead and open up the Soul Retriever app and see what I have as far as stock numbers are concerned. Do we have Jay Elevate back? Jay. Woo! Hold on a second, bro. Hold on a second.
Grumpy, what up?
So, as far as stock numbers are concerned, allegedly, according to what I have here on the Soul Retriever app, we have a total of 10,034 pairs when it comes to the Haley Wilson SBs dropping. I will go ahead and read off some of these stock numbers already. Size 4, we have 87. Size 4.5, 162. Size 5, 193. Size 5.5, 310. Size 6, 406. Size 6.5, 507 pairs. Size 7, 605 pairs. Size 7.5, 605 pairs. Size 8, 540 pairs. Size 8.5, 630 pairs. Size 9, 692 pairs. Size 9.5, 774 pairs. Size 10, 820. Size 10.5, 866. Size 11, 787. Size 11.5, 648. Size 12, 646. Size 13, 448. Size 14, 222. And size 15, 86. For once again, a total of allegedly 10,034 pairs dropping today on the sneakers app for the Haley Wilson SBs. Well, Jay, are you going for a pair today?
You know what? Honestly, I don't think I will be going for a pair today.
Wow.
I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm going for a pair today.
Chat, start typing stuff in there so Jay starts feeling that FOMO when he goes for a pair at 10 o'clock.
I don't think so. Hey, Dylan got cakes. What up, fam? Hey, newbie. Hey, bro. You funny, bro. You got me over here dying. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to your comment, right? To your question. When you hold in a fart and it disappears, where did it goes? This is why people have bad breath, bro.
Bro, don't go that high. It ain't good for your stomach, though. It ain't good for your intestines to hold it in. I know that.
And guess what? Guess what? That's why you got bad breath.
Part of the it comes out as a burp.
Hey.
Stupid. Dylan got kicks. What's good with you this morning? Good morning to everybody, man, who's tapped in right now to the live. We got the Haley Wilson SBs dropping at 10 a.m. Now, 2 days ago, they actually did release. Your boy was fortunate to go ahead and snag himself a pair.
Let's see what they
My
look like.
pair will be here on Wednesday. On Wednesday. Yeah, no. I wasn't able to get one out the on hand in the skate shop. I was able to place an order on a pair. So
I saw it. I was just like, oh, you got him.
Yeah, bro. Listen.
I can't wait.
Listen, for those of y'all who have seen what these look like, right? Do they not give you Skeletor vibes? Do they not give you Skeletor SB vibes?
Hey man, most people don't listen.
Oh, I know. Go ahead.
Let's not do it, man. He-Man, Skeletor. Come on, man. Hey, if that's your era, man, throw a thumbs up in the chat, man. I'm telling you, He-Man was my guy.
Man. Let me go ahead and give y'all a look. See if some of y'all have not had an opportunity to see what these SBs look like. Give y'all a look. See here. There they go.
Yep.
There they go. Translucent outsole. I mean, that's actually Haley Wilson right here. Well, that is what she looks like. But apparently now she done shaved all her hair off.
Fire. I'm not mad at her.
But these SBs, bro, woo, they look clean.
Okay, pause. Because you got super excited. And I got a question for you. Go to that first picture to our left.
All right, hold up.
Are those black laces or those purple laces?
These are purple laces.
Okay.
I'm sure they do have an extra set of laces in there. They got to.
I'm not gonna lie. Those black laces, and I think the one to the left at the bottom, I think that one has black laces. Unless it's just the way the picture.
I'm gonna look around.
Purple laces go fire with it too. White laces would definitely make it pop.
White laces. Look, my man got white laces and he's got the blue laces in there too.
Yeah, that teal would be
That teal is nice. You could also, if someone's bold enough, maybe throw some red laces in them joints.
You think
if someone's bold enough? I think red and purple go together.
Okay, I mean,
look again. If you dare to be different, right now, I did say they give me Skeletor vibes. Here go the Skeletor SBs. So you tell me,
reverse.
You tell me it's like the reverse color blocking, is it not?
Reverse. No, you're right. Reverse. Except it doesn't have the white outlining on the Nike swoosh.
You're right. I mean, it's not a 1-to-1. It's not a 1-to-1 reverse, but you see the vibe though.
Oh, facts.
You see the vibe.
Facts. No, yeah. I like the kick. I like it.
Man.
I like it.
Listen. We got Skeletor SBs at home. That's my nickname for him. Hey, listen, Skeletor SBs go for some money too, bro.
Hey, shout out to Dylan. He said they come with 3 pairs of laces.
3 pairs of laces. Okay. So we know purple's in there. We know it's got the teal and I guess white.
Nope, blue, purple, and baby blue, he said.
Blue, purple, and baby blue. Okay, well we gonna see once we get these damn things in hand. But hey, if you can't look, I don't know what Skeletor SBs go for. I know they ain't cheap, but hey, this is as close as some of us gonna get right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Tyler, what's good with you, man? What's good with y'all? Tyler? Appreciate y'all being here once again. Now, listen, we are equal opportunists here. There is another shoe dropping today on the Sneakers app. We do have the women's Jordan 11 Igloos dropping. Look at that price point, $195. They done tacked on that extra $5 to the Jordan 11 lows. Now look, these are clean for the summertime. I'm not going to knock them. Just that green mint looking color. They're clean. if y'all like Jordan 11 lows like that. Now, again, this is women's sizing. I do not believe they're coming in extended sizes. So, you know, if you got daughters, wives, girlfriends, whatever, ladies, if you're interested. Now, granted, I'll give you this. If you're patient, you more than likely can get these for the low. You know, at some point, these will be at that 160 price point. I would say probably fairly quickly if they sit around, like we more than likely will see them do. No knock on the shoe, but, you know, it's just one of those kind of colorways that you're like, meh. But again, I'm speaking from a male perspective. The females may look at this and go, "Oh, I really like those," and want to get them. You know, they'll match the nails to them, all types of stuff. It is,
you know, to me, listen, I don't care what colorway it is in the Air Jordan 11 low. It's not worth no $195. I don't. That's just my opinion. I don't care what colorway it is. That's just my opinion. I think this is a cool little summer shoe for the ladies. But I'm gonna tell you right this, man. If you guys want to save some money and get a 5 kick, man, y'all gonna say what you want to say to me, because your boy been blowing up on TikTok about this. I had a huge debate, and it's still going crazy on TikTok for me, man. You might as well go ahead and cop the Angel Reese Pretty Gritty kick for 120. I'm just telling you this right now. That's a 5 kick, and we have been going at it back and forth on TikTok like crazy. I did not post that short on the tool, but I put it on the talk, and I mean, people still hitting me up, and it's a huge debate between people going on with that kick. That's just my opinion. I'm just gonna call it what it is. But I think today is a Haley Wilson day. Today will not be an Air Jordan 11 day. I truly believe that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, especially with only 10,000 pairs. Especially with only 10,000 pairs, you know for a fact. All right, so here we go. We got a look here at the Angel Reese.
Man,
the Angel Reese shoes.
You can't tell me Reebok is not doing their thing right now. You can't
now,
tell
my
me.
only problem is these are giving me the A'ja Wilson vibes, though. The A'ja 1 Wilson vibes. Are they not?
Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Hold on a second now. Here go the A'ja Wilson joints. And here go the Angel Reese. Now, the pink isn't necessarily the same, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm trying to put that Reebok sign on, or if I'm trying to stay, you know, is it checks over everything? Mind you, these are, they $10 cheaper than the Angel Reese's too. And I don't know, these Angel Reese's, anybody know they come in extended sizing? Let me know down there in the chat. What y'all prefer, the Angel Reese's, or are you feeling the A'ja Wilsons? A'ja Wilsons, they look pretty sleek. But you know, obviously there's a lot of pink colors, a lot of pink going on for both of them. Let me know down in the chat what y'all like. Jay Zam said, "Damn, I prefer that black tongue, to be honest." Jay, one was a mock-up and one is official. I wish it was a bling bag. Oh, speaking of bag, with the Haley Wilson SBs, apparently they're coming in a silver Ziploc type of bag. Kind of like if you guys hit on the Wizard of Oz SBs, which, damn, I still need to wear my pair. So, you know, initially when they did the release of the Wizard of Oz SBs, they came in that bag, and then later on there was like another release, and then there were a bunch of like special ruby red looking pairs of the Wizard of Oz joints. So Jay, the theory is with the Haley Wilsons, because they're coming in like a silver bag to where you won't initially see the shoe until you take them out of the bag, they think that there might be another special pair on the way to follow the original release up, that may have, a different look to it, something special. Also, I don't know, Jay, if you recall this, but on the special pairs of the Wizard of Oz SBs, apparently under X-ray, they were numbered inside of the tongue, and you can only see that with the special kind of X-ray. Apparently, like there was some type of, I remember us looking at it because we were looking at one of the episodes, we talked about new authenticating technology, and that was one of the things that they showed, was apparently they were numbered, but you needed like a special scanner in order to see the fact that they were numbered. Do you recall that?
No, I don't recall that at all. That information you giving me right now into the community, man, is something I'm going to definitely have to do some research on, which is quite interesting. And that's also a really good way to find out which pairs are authentic or not. Nike, I got other ideas for all sneaker brands, but I think that's something amazing. When it comes to those hidden gems, things you can't find, and you find out what you truly have, to me, that's what makes a kick special. And listen, sorry, chat. I have to run and take care of something real quick, but I want to get back to you guys on this real quick. Not to jump the gun, but listen, man, what Reebok is doing right now is crazy. I think this is a very, very good way to kick it off with that Pretty Gritty Angel Reese Engine A. I think what Reebok is doing is right. I mean, the 120 price tag in this day and age is cheap. 110 should have been a little bit hit, but listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm supporting what's going on. And if you guys want to sit down with me and we can watch the Shaq and AI Reebok Powerhouse, let me know, man. We could go live and we can sit down and watch this together, because I watched the first 2 episodes and I want to talk about it, man. Shout out to you, Ken. What's going on, brother? Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, here we go. It says StockX did a CT scan on a pair of the shoes, and it shows here that they were numbered under CT scan.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah,
that's fire.
Yeah, because apparently this is like some new authenticating thing that they're looking to implement now.
So I had an idea, but not this. But this is dope. This is something that I can say is amazing.
But yeah, wow. Apparently the special edition Wizard of Oz pair. And mind you, the price point was no different than the normal pair that came with that, flower overlay, the poppy seed overlay.
Yep.
You just didn't know until you opened the bag.
Remember, right? I told you I wanted this pair, and a lot of people laughed at me. This is the pair I really wanted. Remember?
I know, but it's a crapshoot as to whether or not you're gonna get them.
I mean, you know
what I mean? Because unless you saw what was inside of the special bag, you know what I mean. Which I still need to wear my pair. I'm definitely gonna rock my pair this summer. I did not actually even remove some of the material. I was afraid to. do it. I wanted to see if I could meet up with someone who knew what they were doing and have them do it. But then I'm like, do I really want to cut them up like that, or should I just leave them as is? And I'm like, I think I'm gonna just leave them.
Honestly, I like them the way they are, and I'm looking at my pair right now. I absolutely like the way it looks. Now, if it's a tear away and it just starts naturally tearing away, I would still rock it. But for me personally, it looks good. I'm looking at my pair. I like it the way it looks right now.
Facts. But yeah, apparently this is one of the authenticating technologies now that are allegedly going to be implemented. We'll have to see, you know what I mean, like what that means overall, doing scans like this on a shoe. I don't know. It all depends on what the manufacturer actually puts into the shoe, if they do put those little hidden gems in them, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Dylan Got Kicked said, did y'all know about all the lettering on the Haley Wilson's turning pink right when it touches? Oh, see, you dropping too much knowledge right now, Dylan Got Kicks. You dropping too much knowledge. I did not see that, because in the review that I watched from I showed his picture on here. I forget the name of his channel, but when I was looking at some of that review, I did not know that. So now we got some more little Easter eggs on that shoe. That means we're gonna have to go outside when we do that review, bro.
You know what?
Fact, what's good? G-Face, what's good?
You know
Ken
what?
Norton, what's good? My apologies, Jay. Go ahead.
No, man, no. It's good. You know what, man? Listen, y'all. If you guys did not know this, one of my favorite Nike SBs of all time, probably in my top 3, and I believe it is the Sivless. I still want that kick. I still want that kick so bad. The Sivless. I want that so bad, and you know, with these Haley Wilsons, if they definitely turn in another color, you know, within that Nike stitching with all the lettering, then it's something that I might have to go ahead and twiggle and dab and try to grab. Hey, I just rhymed. Hey, I didn't know I was I didn't know I had talent like that.
You talking about these to where they once the sunlight touches them? I know exactly what you're talking about.
The Sivless.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was. I did not know the official name of them, but here we go.
Yeah. That's like my third favorite.
Here we go, y'all. We talking about these right here.
That's my third favorite of all time.
So real quick, chat. You see the black here. All right. This isn't 2 different shoes. What you're seeing is this is what the shoe looks like before the sunlight touches it. Once that heat, actually, it's not even sunlight. It's heat. Is it not?
Yes.
Okay?
So it's
actually heat.
Heat infused.
Yes. Once heat gets to it, because you can actually take like a lighter and just hold it close and it will change to the color you see here below, which is dope. That's like, see, like we need more stuff like this back. We need more stuff like this. This was this era of just unique things that they put there into the shoe. We need some of that back. We definitely do. I mean. Here goes another look.
Yep.
Here, so you can see now the front's got the color and the back is black. That just lets you know this is where they, put the heat to the shoe.
Yep.
Well, activated by heat. These are dope.
My third favorite of all time. It's my third favorite.
These are definitely dope.
Yeah, I need that.
These are definitely dope. Hell yeah. So it is 9:24. We've got about 36 minutes here to the top of the hour. We have the Haley Wilson SBs, the women's Jordan 11 low. Igloos dropping. They are also come in not full family sizing, but grade school and toddler and all that too, if you're interested in them. But like I said, I think if y'all wait, you can find them at a really, really nice deal, or as Mr. Think would say, a juicy deal.
Yes. Juicy.
Facts. But Jay, the next 2 weeks, the next 2 Saturdays are going to be some special ones. Do you know why?
Well, listen, man, I know your favorite new school car of all time is a Ferrari.
Yes, sir. We have the Jordan 14 Ferraris dropping next Saturday. All right, next Saturday, June 14th. Oh, yeah.
He said,
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Just look at it. I needs it. Now, they are actually listed on the Sneakers app currently for a wonderful price of $215. Yes, sir. $215 now. They done tacked on that extra $5. And that's everywhere. That is everywhere, y'all. I believe they also are listed up on JD Sport Finish Line. And be on the lookout, because if you did cop from JD Sport Finish Line the Jordan 4 white cements, you should have in your rewards wallet the $20 coupon that should become available here very, very soon. So when these Ferrari 14s go to drop, that's the new thing too with the app update, Jay. It used to be that when you hit on exclusive access with JD Sport Finish Line, they would never allow you to tack on a coupon. Now you can, so that once your order gets placed, you actually have the coupon that gets used right away, to where before the only way you'd have access to that coupon is if you walked in the store and picked up your pair and then used it right there at the counter. But now you can use the coupon on the app too if you reserve your pair for ship to me. My man said I got about 5,000 points right now. I got a ton of points at DTLR. DTLR was JD. I would have about 50,000. What's interesting is JD Sports, I believe, owns DTLR, but you can't use it the same way though.
It's not a cross. Yeah, they
don't cross it over like that. Which I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen now that Dick's Sporting Goods has acquired the Foot Locker family, right? Now that they've taken over Foot Locker, Champs, also WSS is under there. GOAT Flight Club is under that family as well. I'm wondering what is to come, with that acquisition that Dick's Sporting Goods has made. We haven't necessarily seen anything, and I would think nothing necessarily would change that much, but it would be dope if it, now it's connected, kind of like Champs and Foot Locker is connected, to where now Dick's Sporting Goods, Champs, Foot Locker, like you gather points from all of them. That would be, fact, to your point, a step up from what JD Sports Finish Line is doing with their family. Go ahead, Jack.
I will say this, man. Listen, as many years being a kid, going to Foot Locker, and all the cops I have done, all this money I spent with Foot Locker, man, I got to throw my middle finger up to them. Because on those Air Jordan 4 white cements, man, for the past 8 years, I have taken nothing but L's after L's after L's. And this is why I have no respect for Foot Locker, man. Yeah, I have to go in there once in a blue moon to maybe grab something. But listen, there's no reason why I should have went on ahead and took an L. Even though I got 2 pairs of the 2025 white cements, man. But at the end of the day, it's been like 8 years since I've ever even hit on Foot Locker. I don't hit on Foot Locker for nothing. So Foot Locker is trash. Foot Locker absolutely is straight. They can put their sales in the dumpster, man. I'm just gonna keep it a bean with you. So at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. And chat, let me know in the chat. Listen, you guys who love these 14 so much, listen, man, listen. If y'all want me to go for them, I'll go for them, and I give y'all.
No.
Hold on. I'm gonna get ready to shoot, but I need to know. Do you guys prefer the yellow Ferraris or the red Ferraris? I want to know in the chat which ones y'all think is a better 14. I want to know.
It's interesting you bring them up because I saw a video. Apparently the yellow Ferraris were known as like the reverse Ferrari. I didn't know that they were called that. But the yellows are cool, but the reds are iconic, bro. That Ferrari red is iconic, man. That Ferrari red. I would be hard pressed to actually end up wearing that pair though, just because it looks so nice with that carbon fiber print on there and everything, bro. Like just, I'm gonna wear them. But I'm just saying.
Okay, listen. So in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Retro and Jay said, hey, it's the red. And then my guy Fly said it's the yellow. So here's the thing, man. Would you guys rock a what the Ferraris? I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there. Would you guys do a what the
you talking about one pair is red, the other pair is yellow, or
talk to me?
Or how would you set that up? Okay.
What you mean? That's an easy fit to rock. That's an easy kick to rock like that. That color combo ain't hard, bro. You want me to? Okay, Paul. You know what? I got something for you.
Uh-oh. What's he got? Me yellow just because yellow's my favorite. I got you, Ken. Yeah, I need these 14s. I passed up on the black toes as much as I wanted them. Oh God, here we go.
Hey, it ain't cold outside. Shave off your mink. Come on, quit playing with me, man. I'm just throwing it out there.
Now I think something that might be a little more easier to pull off or more subtle would be going off what you just showed, if you had the Ferrari 14s and you threw the yellow laces in them.
I thought the same thing. I agree with you. I think that
and
would
then
set
on
that
the
kick off
reverse
even more.
Ferraris, you could throw red laces in them.
Yes, facts.
I think that's probably a little easier to deal with versus you got one yellow shoe on, one red shoe on. That's super loud. That's a super loud look, bro. Hey, someone could pull it off though, but it's loud. It's a super loud look.
I could pull it off, but let's be honest. If you guys live in the South Florida area, specifically in Miami, we rock nothing but loud colors.
Hold up.
Fair?
Hold up. My man said, hold up. What my man say? My man said the McDonald's, what the Ferrari. Hey, yo. You want fries with that?
Listen, to me, that's fire,
hey, yo. Oh, the black. There is a black Ferrari. There is a black Ferrari 14. There is one. There is one. That's something else I saw recently too. Listen. Hold on. We on some serious 14 talk right now. There is a black Ferrari 14. I recently came about this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that joint. Oof. Oof. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Oof. Ooh. Look at that.
Whoa, calm down. Calm down where you kicks. Whoa. That's you get some personal time. Whoa.
Damn.
Slow down.
Damn.
Slow down where you kicks. We drive, brother. Nobody want to hear that, bro. Whoa, slow down.
Hey, listen, bro. You out here.
Slow down. Hey, shout out to Purple Haze. He said the only Ferrari worth talking about has wheels.
Hey, you know what? Hey, what were those? Remember the Heelys?
Oh, yes, the Heelys.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to throw some Heelys up in mine, and there we go. I'm going to throw some Heelys up in my joint. You're going to see me rolling around in my Ferrari.
Hey, you going to have slicks on. Hey, you going to have some slicks on.
Hey. But, man, that black Ferrari, a white Ferrari 14. You know what that white Ferrari, you know what they need to call that joint? What do they need to call the white Ferrari, Jay? Let's see. Think of an iconic TV show with the white Ferrari.
With the white Ferrari?
Yes, sir. Think 80s.
No, I'm thinking 80s, but...
Come on, sir. Miami TV show.
Miami Vice?
There you go.
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. They had that white Ferrari Testarossa. Yes, sir. Purple Haze. Yep. Purple Haze said it too. God. Miami Vice. You had an old school Don Johnson poster in there with my man Tubbs.
Hey, man, I might as well rock my mullet, man. Forget it. You want me to go rock a mullet, man?
Now see, I ain't say all that. You ain't got your mullet gonna be a straight wig, bro.
Hey, you know what? Let me go get it.
Hey, you get some of that soul glow in there.
Oh, hey, not the activated juice.
Hey. My man turned his head and all of a sudden you get in the shower. Hey, man, shout out to the chat being tapped in with us right now. We appreciate y'all for real. Once again, rocking with us on the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. We having some fun over here. Magnum PI, did they have a Ferrari in that too? Or are we just naming old school TV shows right now? Did Magnum PI have a Ferrari?
I don't recall Magnum PI.
Wait, it already came up. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
All right, fact.
It came up. It came up right away as soon as I started typing it in.
Magnum
Ferrari
PI.
308 GTS. That's what it was. Oh, look at that. Look at that joint.
Now that's my favorite Ferrari of all time.
Look at that joint.
That's my favorite Ferrari of all time.
Look at that joint. Iconic Ferrari 308 GTS driven by Thomas Magnum. Pause. Whoa. On the original Magnum PI TV series, a red mid-engine V8 two-seater car. Hell yeah.
That is the best Ferrari ever.
This one?
Ferrari. What? Without question.
Bro, there's way more. Listen, as iconic as this one is, this is no.
I love the body lines. I love the body lines of this one.
Listen, can you? All right. When you pick an item of some kind, okay, that you for yourself deem to be the best, can you make sure you put that asterisk of a statement in there from now on? Because you name it as if it is an overall consensus, and really it's just the J consensus.
Everybody
J elevate.
Everybody knows Jay is talking about. I said that is my.
No. You said that is the.
I said that first, and then I repeated. Said, "Hey, that's my favorite of all time."
Okay.
But for me, I love the body lines of it. Love the body lines of it. And yes, y'all, I would pick a Ferrari over a Lambo. That's just my opinion. And I would pick a Porsche over any new school car. Yeah, give me that Porsche.
I mean, look, Porsche not a. If you're talking about a driver's car,
ain't nothing better
that you could beat up, that you could drive to the track, beat it up on the track, and still be able to drive it home. That 911 is just. It's built like that. It's built like that. Now I will say that companies like Ferrari and Lamborghini have done a much better job over the past couple of decades as far as building vehicles that don't break like that. You know, that to be honest with you, that's how Lamborghini got started, right?
Yes.
That the gentleman Lamborghini was a
farmer.
Correct. He sold tractors.
Yep, he's a farmer.
Bought a Ferrari, went to the Ferrari makers, tried to tell them how to improve the car. They basically didn't want to listen to him, and then he went out and built his own car, which is how we have the Lamborghinis now.
Yep. Start off as a farmer. Hey, we got Ken. Ken said, "Hey, is anyone going for the SB today?" I know where your kicks already copped his. I said probably not, but we'll see. And congratulations to you, King.
Chat,
size 10.
Chat, please start giving my man Jay Elevate FOMO, bro. Start telling him he missing out by not going for him.
I might not. I might go for him. I don't know.
Why not just go for him and do the review and then make the decision whether or not to keep him when you have him in hand?
I might go for him.
If you can even cop him, bro.
Clearly only 10,000 pairs. That's a
and there's other places that are releasing them too.
Oh, that's facts.
Okay, there's other places releasing them too. Let's see if you can get a pair.
That's facts. You speaking?
Look, if you hit and you don't like them once you get them in hand, just sell them.
Oh, I know. What you're doing.
Yes, you can make 2 sneakers accounts, but you need 2 different emails, sir.
Yep.
You need 2 different emails, and I would probably use 2 different payment methods as well.
Yep.
Secret Tyler Radio said, "Look, he said, Jay, you need him. You need him.
Shout out to my God, man.
You need him. You need him. We're gearing up. 9:41. We got 19 minutes here until the top of the hour. 10,000 pairs on a sneakers app, allegedly. 10,034 pairs in total. You want me to go over the stock numbers again, Jay, or should I give it a couple minutes before I do it again?
Give it a couple minutes.
I'll give it a couple minutes.
I might go for him, y'all. I might go for him.
I'll give it a couple minutes.
I want to respond to Sneaker Tyler Radio real quick. So Sneaker Tyler Radio, ain't nothing wrong with that Dodge Viper, that 2015, but I want to tell you the best Viper ever created, they only made it for 1 year, which was the RC. The RC Dodge Viper is the only Viper that can absolutely grip on the track and not spin out. They only made that either was a year or 2 years. That RC,
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
That is the greatest Viper of all time, and
I'm
mad that they stopped it.
that joint got so much downforce, it's not even funny.
Yep.
I know is that, but because of the downforce, I think it only has a top speed of like 170, which in the grand scheme, most of y'all like 170. That's actually pretty fast, but when you consider most of the other ones are topping around 200 or more.
Yep. But the
ACR, that's what it is, Jay. The ACR.
Right. I said the RC. I'm sorry. Yes, the ACR. But the way it grips and it holds when it comes to turns is like no other. Listen, I've really been debating about starting a car. I told y'all I got another passion with just cars.
I'm talking about this joint.
Man, bro.
Yes.
Bro, you talking about something that ain't gonna spin out on you, do a 360 turn, that's what you want.
Yes, sir. The
that's
ACR.
What you want.
You know, speaking of which, now look, guys, I know we mainly talk about sneakers here, but you know we get into a bunch of other conversations on this channel. You know, I had someone tell me that they do not consider the new 2025 Corvette, the ZR1, they don't consider it a supercar.
Listen, I've been having a personal debate because I told you Porsche's always been my favorite. But when it comes to the Z06, when it comes to this, what Chevy has done with the Corvette, in my opinion, man, I do have debatable questions. I honestly, personally would say, if you want to save money, for 150 grand, you can go ahead and get a Z06 that almost beats a $600,000 SGA or either the Aventador. It almost stays with it for a fraction of the cost, which is absolutely insane.
So that's the Z06, but I'm talking about the ZR1. ZR1
still.
That twin turbo V8, 1,064 horse, 800 plus, top speed of 233 miles an hour. Yep. And shout out to Sneaker Tyler Radio. He said, "Did y'all see the video that put it up against the Lambo and the Rari?"
Yep.
Mind you, the Lambo and Rari both had all-wheel drive.
Yep.
And the way that Vet sat and just took off on both them cars, I was just like, wow.
That's another dream car for me, is that C8. I don't need a Z06. I just give me the C8, man. I don't need all that, because you can't enjoy the car here in the States like you can in Germany. So I don't need all that.
You talking about just the regular Vet,
bro? I take the regular.
Just give me the regular degular. So you know, it's the regular Vet, but then they boosted it, right, with the Z06 package, the ZR1 package.
Yeah. It's a wide body too. It's a wider body. Like, man, listen, man. That C8 is tough. That's a monster.
It is.
That's a monster, y'all. And the car looks amazing.
That it is.
Right? Like, yes, an Aventador SGA, I get it. They're both amazing, beautiful cars. No disrespect, but I'm saying for the fraction of the cost, what you getting, quit playing me, man. Quit playing with me.
My man said I'd be happy with a V6 Charger at this point.
I'm not mad. Okay.
Here's the thing, though, right? Okay. Because there's levels to this. Okay. There's levels to this. And here's why I say that. Because remove the stats of what the car can do. We know there's what you can pull in a Vet, what you can pull in a Rari and Lambo. There's different levels as to what you pulling out of there. Would you not agree?
Oh yeah, it's different. It's different levels.
Would you not agree? There's levels to what you can pull depending on what you drop, right? Yes. And listen, the fact that they changed up the way that Vet looks, you know what I'm saying? Like you might pull you a couple things over from the Ferrari Lambo side, but again, it's still not that prancing horse, and it ain't that raging bull.
Listen,
and mind you,
with that C8,
and mind you, I would argue when it comes to the sound of a V12, it's debatable whether or not you like the Ferrari V12s or the Lambo V12s. Them Lambo V12s, they scream, bro. They scream. That sound is just iconic sounds. Although I would argue that the Lexus, what was it, the LFA?
You got the LFA, yes.
That Lexus the sound of that thing, my God.
Yeah.
That V10 just screams, bro.
Man, listen, I don't care what nobody say.
Screams.
No better brand is than Lexus when it comes to quality. No better brand.
Oh yeah, that
there's
thing.
No better brand.
And you'll barely have to do anything to it too, as far as maintenance.
Man, it goes. Hey, shout out to my guy Jay. He said y'all might have talked about this already, but did you see the new heist in Memphis? 20K, 25K Nike shoes the other day. They had said that there was they were in boxes, might have been the Ferraris or the grapes. I haven't seen that one, Jay.
I haven't even had a chance to get to the grapes. That was going to be the next shoe I was talking about coming out on the 21st.
Well, Memphis be stealing up some stuff, boy. Shout out to Memphis. What's going on?
So since we brought them up, let's go ahead and bring them up here on screen. Shout out to my guy, the Funk Shop. What's good? What's good with you, bro?
Woo!
Yes, sir. I'm on here live.
What up, baby?
So we do have the Great Fives. Superfly, what's good with you? So we do have the Great Fives that are releasing here on June 21st.
Yes.
Yes.
Are
these going to give the black metallic fives a run for their money?
You know what? I don't know, but I will say this is definitely the sneaker of the month. In my opinion, this is my sneaker of the month. And I don't think nothing's going to come close to it. There's nothing coming close to it. This is the sneaker of the month.
I would say
change my mind.
I would say that there's probably if you looked at the numbers of what people are going after, I would probably say these would come out on top paws as being the shoe that people are gunning for the most. So these Great Fives, I would say so on that. The Funk Shop, y'all grabbing the SBs. I already got a pair coming, Henry. I got a pair that will arrive this Wednesday. 10,000 pairs. I'm going to go over stock numbers here at 9:50. So we got 1 minute. 1 minute, and I'll go over stock numbers. But it's going to be slim pickings today on that Sneakers app for these SBs. I'll tell you that. My man said 5s over 14s. That's all right.
All day.
That's all right. As much as I want these 5s, I need those Ferraris.
Hey,
I need the Ferraris.
These grapes is a double up for me, bro. These grapes
double up on that. Double up on that.
This is a double up, bro.
Double up on that.
And Ken raised the question. He said, "Do y'all really think that the Jordan 5s will sell out?" That's a very good question, Ken.
Are these going to sell out? Oh yeah, they gone. They gone.
This is the sneaker of the month, bro.
These Jordan 5, they selling out.
I'm lace swapping. I'm already gonna put the grape laces in one, and I'm putting the teal laces in the other. I'm telling you right now.
They gone.
Man.
These bad boys is gone.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Sneaker of the month.
But
double up.
But I did hear. Here's the thing though. I did hear that they was gonna make them Ferrari 14s like extremely limited.
They are.
They're gonna make them extremely limited, especially for the Sneakers app.
Yep, they are.
I would almost suggest we're probably gonna see the same amount of numbered pairs, not numbered pairs, but the same amount of stock numbers as far as like what the black metallic 5s were. I would say these are probably gonna be in the 30,000s on the Sneakers app. Now, are they going to do like exclusive access and all that to these? I don't know. You may see like a sneakers pass. Maybe. It just depends on how many pairs they made. All right, 951. Let me go over these stock numbers, but they will be at all major retailers though. So there's going to be lots of opportunities to cop if you guys go ahead and not be lazy and put that footwork in, right? Listen, footwork. That's the word for 2025. Footwork, or 2 words rather.
Let me see you work. Hey,
Ferrari 14 is going to be the most limited GR by far of the year.
it's limited.
Probably.
It's limited for sure.
Maybe.
It's limited.
All right. So stock numbers. Total amount of pairs allegedly, according to what I have here, 10,034 pairs. And shout out to all you guys rocking with us today. June 7th, One Pair at a Time podcast channel. We definitely appreciate y'all. Please double tap the screen, run them likes up. We definitely appreciate the love. All right.
Yes,
so
sir.
size 4, 87 pairs. Size 4.5, 162. Size 5, 193. Size 5.5, 310. Size 6, 406. Size 6.5, 507. Size 7, 605. Size 7.5, 605 again. Size 8, 540 pairs. Size 8.5, 630 pairs. Size 9, 692. Size 9.5, 774. Size 10, 820. Size 10.5, 866. Size 11, 787. Size 11.5, 648 pairs. Size 12, 646 pairs. Size 13, 448 pairs. Size 14, 222 pairs. And size 15, a whopping 86 pairs for an alleged total of 10,034 pairs. Retail price $140 for the Haley Wilson SBs, guys. So let us know down there in the chat. Are you going for a pair in 7 minutes? 7 minutes, they will drop on the sneakers app, and they probably will be some restocks from some skate shops going around. I know since they released like 2 days ago, they've been restocking on a few different ones, and I was thankful to be able, like I said, snag me a pair. So I will have mine coming in on Wednesday, and hopefully I can drop the review that day or on Thursday. But the review is coming on those Haley Wilson SBs. And who was it? Was it Jay Zam? Who dropped that nugget of the fact that the laces or the stitching or something like that, they change color in sunlight? Someone dropped that. Who dropped that gem on us? I'm going to have to check that out. And 14 is going to be a problem, but a lot of stores have them here in Dallas. Them 14s will be a problem. I need them, Superfly. I need me them Ferrari 14s. I need them. The fun shot. All right, yeah, bro. I'll reach out to you after the live. I'll get to you. I will. He said, I'm good on these SBs and any Duncan at this point. The only SBs that I really wear are the Chicago JP and Born and Raised pair of love. Well, hey, man, you never know. Listen, I always say if you can get a pair in hand, make the decision once you got them in hand what you're really going to do. And shout out to you guys who are going to go for the Jordan 11s, although I will say you probably, if you wait, you can get them on sale. They're going to sit around a little bit. They definitely going to sit around. Sure. But if you're interested, there are 20.6 thousand pairs of the women's Jordan 11 lows dropping today on the sneakers app. So, and they're releasing that all major retailers as well. So yeah. Now, speaking of the 11s, we had it confirmed that apparently we're getting 7 different Jordan 11 iterations. We already had the Bread 11 lows. We got these Igloos. We got Rare Air 11s dropping this year. Gamma 11s dropping this year. And then there's like a couple other colorways. I can't remember them off the top of my head what they're called. But I am actually surprised at the amount of 11s they're dropping. And we are not getting a single iota of a Jordan 7. No Jordan 7s. What's up with that? You giving me 7 different iterations, high and low, or mid and low, rather, of the Jordan 11, but you ain't giving me no 7s?
Let me tackle the first thing, man. Listen. I like 11s a lot. I do. I think over the years, I I still love 11s, but my factor part has changed, and I'll be honest with you, man. It's too many 11s, man. It's too many 11s that Jordan is dropping, and I just think at some point in time they're gonna go ahead. They need to give them boys a rest. Too many 11s is dropping this year, bro. And
especially
I agree with
at
you.
230.
We need 7s, bro. We need 7s. We need some 10s. And y'all know,
but you getting 10s though this year. You getting 10s.
Yeah, we ain't got enough 10s. Listen, I'm grateful, but we ain't got enough 10s.
While there are a lot of 10 fans out there, I would argue there's probably more 7 fans. There's probably more fans of the 7 than there are the 10s. Would you put for you personally?
I put 10.
Emphasize you personally. You putting 10s over 7.
I put 10s over 7.
Okay. It's your personal opinion.
That's my.
I can't. Opinion. I'm not going to flame you for your personal opinion. Right? It's your personal opinion.
I love 7s.
Okay,
but
your personal
10s are so clean, bro. 10s are just clean. But and we need a 20. Y'all know I'm really a 1 through 11 fan. I'm real funny acting towards 12s, but we need a 20, bro. We need a 20. That's what I want to see. I want to see a 20.
All right, it is 9:58. We got 2 minutes here. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Remember, the lives are lucky. The lives are lucky. So once you get those W's, please go ahead and drop them there in the chat. We definitely want to go ahead and give you a shout out for hitting. But man, look at these details, bro. Look at these details on the bottom of this shoe. Oof. I can't wait to get these. I ain't got Skeletor SBs, and this is the next best thing right here. All right. We got Skeletor SBs at home. These are coming home.
Shout out to Ballistic. What up, fam? Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to you guys in the chat. Let us know. He said 20s go hard. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, appreciate you, Ken. He said, I agree with Jay. I like 10s better than 7s.
Ooh.
Shout out to you, Ken. Let's go.
Man, listen.
Let's go.
I need me some Raptor 7s, man. I need me some Raptors. I ain't got no Raptor 7s. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Go ahead. I know you agree with me.
I know you agree. I'm not fighting that.
After this drop though, we gotta discuss something I think it was Z Sneakerhead put out there.
Don't talk about. You said the shadow boards. You talking about the shadow backboards? Is that what you talking about?
No. It's and we going. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock, y'all.
10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock.
10 in the morning. Hey,
Jay, what you doing? Go for him, bro. Don't take that L sitting there. It's a guaranteed L if you don't go for him.
We'll see.
Help your algorithm out.
No, that means it's gonna help my algorithm.
Help your algorithm out.
Listen, man. We'll see.
Help your algorithm out. Come on, bro.
We'll see, man. I might go for him. I might. I don't know.
Look, you even posted. Member for 7 months.
Appreciate you.
Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sneaker Tyler Radio.
Nice. Jay said I'm in line. Oh, wait, were these these weren't whatchamacallit, were they?
A Leo drop is what you're saying?
They're Leo, right? Not a
I didn't hear anything about this being a Leo drop.
These are not a whatchamacallit drop. Okay. Damn, what the hell? Not a Q. What the hell is it called? Where you got the 10-minute wait. What's it called, Jay? I can't think of it.
I'm drawing a blank now.
The draw. Sneakers, a draw. There we go. A draw.
We'll see. But hey, Jay Zam said he in line. Who else in line for these kicks, man?
Who else in line, man? Let us know. The lives are lucky. We gotta see at least 2 or 3 dubs in the chat. I'm hoping to see that. I'm hoping to see at least 2 or 3 in the chat.
So, okay, let me ask you this question then, because a lot of people, there's a lot of 14 fans out there, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Do you feel like you guys rather have that Ferrari 14 or that Caitlin Clark Kobe? Hey, Ken, I appreciate you, famo. I appreciate that.
Me? Personally, the Ferrari.
I respect that.
Personally, the Ferrari.
I respect that. Respectfully so. Okay. Hey, Tyler said, I'm in. Whoa. Miles said the 14.
Okay. There you go, Miles.
NH, you gonna hit. Okay.
Fact said, I don't wear Kobe, so there you go.
You don't wear Kobe's. Respectfully so. Okay.
There you go.
Y'all know I love my Kobe's supposed to be here next week, man. The Kobe's I want on undefeated. So I can't wait to give you guys.
Oh, the Dodger joints?
Yep. Mm-hmm. I can't wait. Oh,
got him.
Got him.
Got a dub. There we go. The lives are lucky. We got him.
Hey, that was a quick dub.
There we go.
That was a quick dub.
There we go.
Hey. Sneaky Tyler Radio, salute.
Ken Norton said mine came in your size 10 in the Kobe Dodgers. There we go.
Hey Ken, so my question to you is, what would you rank them? Like 1 through 10. How you feel about them? I'm curious. Ooh. You ain't lying. Tyler said I was just playing with it.
Miles said I need those last shot 14s to release again. Ooh, that would be an iconic pair to drop.
See, y'all 14 lovers. I never owned a 14. I'm just not a fan of 14s. And respectfully so. I don't wear 14.
Stop the hating.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying. And I'm not mad at y'all. A lot of people like the last shots.
Stop the hating. So
I love Coach, but they used to sit at outlets, at Dick's. Nobody wanted them. Then he passed on, and everybody wanted them. Did the shoe get better because he passed away? Hey, that's a very good question, fam. That's a very good question right there.
Now look, this picture is for engagement. It is not confirmed. Hold on, what happened to my camera? It is not confirmed that the Red Octobers are coming back, but what they're saying is that Nike has confirmed that they will be releasing more grails.
Yes.
More grails are to release. So, just to put this conversation out there, we got a couple L's coming through also.
Appreciate you, Ken.
Coming through, but we got some dubs also, so we appreciate it all.
Yep. L's, yeah.
Jay, what's one shoe for you if they brought it back that you would love to be able to cop?
Whoa, that's a dirty question. You nasty for that one. You're not a you wrong for that one. But that's something I'm gonna have to really, really think about, because you got to be careful with that one. That's when you have to be careful. You got to be real.
Marvin Sims, Bread 13s is supposed to be coming back allegedly next year, I think.
Jay said Off-White 1. Stop playing. Jay, I know you love them Off-White.
Which colorway though?
Oh,
which colorway?
He gonna
Chicago?
Tell you Chicago. He gonna tell you Chicago's. Jay gonna tell you Chicago's without question. Jason C said I would go for the UNC or the Oregon PE. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but see, we talking about shoes that were actually released to the public. Now, could it be that Nike up and gives us like maybe 5,000 total pairs at a PE? Maybe. It could happen. But we're talking about Red Octobers, bro. We got Dorenbecker 4s with the Superman symbol. This is one pair right here I wish I could get my hands on. I mean, all of us want that kick.
Okay, I got it. I know what
Kobe,
I want.
the Kobe, the Laker 8s.
That's a must-have for me.
The Laker 8s.
That's a must-have. Y'all don't like 8s. That's mine. Don't
Who don't like 8s?
Don't touch
Stop
my
saying
8s.
y'all, bro. See,
don't touch my 8s.
You see how Jay likes to talk.
Most community don't like 8s. Let's be honest.
You see how Jay likes to talk.
Keep it a beam.
Hey, shout out to Cinco Tyler Radio.
Shout
8
out.
months of membership. Appreciate it, bro. Speaking of which, I got some membership stuff I'm going to be upgrading here in a little bit. I got some ideas of some membership upgrades. So y'all want to be part of the Where Your Kicks family, man, go ahead and tap in on that membership because we got some upgrades coming in here very, very soon.
I'm going to tell you one kick I would probably go for. The Marty McFlys.
What they call them joints? Back to the Future joints.
The Marty McFlys. I think for me, that's something. That's a kick I think I would pick.
We got Chad, help me out with this pair right here. Help me out with the name of this pair. I know we got the Ray Allen 13s, which technically they brought back. But they only brought them back in the GS for the kids this year. But man, I mean,
you know, Where Your Kicks, I know what you're thinking about, but I think you're debating if you want to say that. If they brought one kick back, which one would it be for you? And I think I know which one it is. Not even bring back, just a grill.
What do you think it is?
The Off-White Bread 4.
They haven't even released that damn thing yet.
But I'm just saying.
We said grails are coming back, which means they released them. Now, the Off-White Bread 4 is the unicorn pair, right? The unicorn pair. Okay. The only person we know of that actually had them on feet was Virgil's wife. Union 4s. Somebody said they want the Union 4s to come back.
Respect.
Someone said Eminem 4s.
Eminem's
but see, they never released the Eminem 4s to the public, though.
But
so we talking about a shoe that has released that we see as a grail that we'd like to have back.
I'm gonna stick with my Back to the Futures, man. I'm gonna stick with that.
Back to the Futures is definitely a pair you can put up there. Would you actually wear them joints though?
I will wear those.
You would actually wear them out the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably one pair I just put in a display case. That's one pair. I'd put them on feet around the house and then they're going in the display case.
It's a lot of work out there. It's a lot of work.
You know. Man. A shoe they need to bring back though. Man. I mean, listen, the Red October, man, they brought those back. Red Octobers. I mean, let's think of some other ones too, like the We the Best 3s.
Fire.
Those are nice.
Fire. Mm-hmm.
Did they release those to the public though? No, they didn't. If they released them to the public, well, okay, well, no, because they did do a release of the Wu-Tangs, did they not?
They did.
No. The Wu-Tangs, they only remember there were 36 pairs and there was only friends and family.
But originally, yes.
So in that aspect, okay, then that makes some of the shoes you guys are naming valid for them to bring back and actually release to the public. Right? I'll look at them in a second, fact. Let's see what else we got. The Carhartts, the Carhartt 4s.
You think you're hard?
Yeah, I'm saying, man.
Just saying.
Ooh, what about those Ben 2s, Jay?
Hey, those. Oh, now that's
The
a
Ben
killer.
2s. What they brought them Ben 2s back.
Hey, that is the best constructed Air Jordan 2 of all time. That
What
is
they
the
brought back
best.
them Ben 2s, bro? It's over with for them Haley Wilsons. I know that. It's over with for them Haley Wilsons. Oh, hold up. Fact just posted. Hold on a second, Jay. Hold on a second, Jay. What's these Kobe got on? What 7s are those?
I can't even see that.
You see them black Lakers 7s, bro?
Pull that back some. That looks blurry as heck in my screen.
Does it?
Right there, right there, right there. Oh. Oh. Hey, Johnny, the Bentos is crazy, bro. Bentos, Black Laser Force, facts that I have the Ben 13s. Come on, man. Them Bens is come on, man. I'm gonna be honest with both of you, Johnny. In fact, the Ben 2s to me is the best Ben ever created. Without question.
My man said I want more Laker. Of course you do, because you love that yellow. The Ben 13s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My man said, big shout out to Mr. Thrink. Great advice on selling shoes on eBay. I've been having stuff fly out after listening to his advice. Let him know when you talk to him. Hey, he gonna love that. He gonna love that.
Shout out to
Mr. Gonna love that. We'll let him know. Yeah, we will let him know.
Shout out to him.
We will let him know.
Man,
it's
a lot of work out there, but if Nike drops that Kobe Lakers, because you got to remember that Jordan Kobe pack.
I was just gonna say the 3 and the 8s.
That was a pack, and I tell you right now, man, if they drop that 8 by itself, man, that's a triple up. That's an easy triple up for me.
They dropped them 3s.
Oh, that's a triple up for me.
They dropped them 3s though.
Fact said might be, Jay. I respect that fact.
My man said 2 fat ass L's. He said Mel is still pending. Hey, she might end up hitting.
She might.
For some reason the girl accounts hit a lot of times.
Yep. The Funk Shop. Shout out. Hey man, it's all good, man. You know?
Max.
I'm really focusing on those grapies, man. This month it's gonna
Great
be a
vibes.
month. Those grapies and those Kobe's, man. That's where my main focus at. Grapies and Copes. That's it.
I know what they need to bring back is them damn. I need to see as a GR. I need to see them Fire Red 4s come back though. I need to see Fire Red 4s, and I need to see True Blue 3s so I can complete my packs.
Yes, True Blue 3s for sure.
I need to be able to complete my packs.
I had a chance to get. Okay, I've had I had those 3s with the Jumpman on the back, but the Nike Air I could have gotten those, and I just regret it.
I know something Jay really want.
I regret.
I know something Jay really wants.
Yes, the Statue of Liberty, bro.
Hey, bro.
The Statue of Liberty. Yes.
These Jones remind me of some like Tiffany colored Kobe's.
The Statue of Liberty's.
These Jones is dope.
Hey, I call it the fruit punch, but the orange pair. I call it the fruit punch.
What you looking at? Fruit punch is usually red. What you talking about?
Tropical punch, whatever. It's orange. And the swoosh is white. Jalen Brunson had those on.
Man, yes, he did.
Brunson had those on.
Yes, he did. But look, that's not really what I want to get into. What I want to get into is this rumor right here. Allegedly. Now, we've talked about this.
Yep.
Allegedly. Mm-hmm. Allegedly, chat. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. Mm-hmm. They're talking about finally giving us another Travis Scott high. Now, look, I know a lot of y'all are worn out when it comes to Travis Scott. I know it. mainly because of them damn Travis Scott lows, because they keep dropping low after low after low after low after low. But if they bring back a Travis Scott high, I'm telling you right now, that energy will change for a lot of y'all, including myself. NJ Elevate as well. They give us another now. Let's say they do. Let's say it is coming back, Jay. Pause. Let's say it is. What colorway are they giving us?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If they're gonna bring something back, give me the original. Give me the first. Give me the original.
No. See, they bringing back the silhouette, not necessarily the color. I got a color in mind that will drive the community wild.
What colorway is this?
Come on, bro. We already
don't say Chicago.
It is. It is. It is. It is. If they gave us, you listen. Go look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, would the community go wild for a Jordan 1 high Travis Scott Chicago color block sneaker? You already know the answer.
Correct, but they're not gonna do it.
We just speculating right now.
Right. We speculate. Listen, what you're saying is facts, but for me, I personally want to see something different, something unique.
Okay. Well, technically, it would be, seeing as how they're either constantly using greens, blues, black, browns. They're constantly using those colors for Travis Scott sneakers, right? A red and white would definitely be unique in Travis Scott land.
True. I mean, listen,
purple too. Purple too. Purple was used once on the 4s.
I think it'd be dope, but I only think, listen, and this is a speculation. Only reason why I say they will not drop a Travis Scott Chicago is because I feel like personally we're gonna get the Chicago High 85.
We are supposed to get the 85. Shout out to Sinker Tyler Radio who said it as also. We are actually looking at getting, it's rumored that we are going to see built just like the bread 85 highs this year, Chicago 85 high for 2026.
Yep.
Now, I bet you that price point will be higher than 250.
I definitely.
If the Chicago 85 high is released as a retail pair and they say $300, you buying it?
That's a pair I would go for $300.
See, even at $300, see,
that is a pair I would go
at
for
$300. At $300,
that's a pair
at $300. Yeah,
that would be the only pair I would go for the year for $300. That's the only pair I would go for.
Where's my card at? Take my card.
That's the only pair I would pay $300 for.
The only pair. The only pair, Jay.
But for that year, yes. If they drop it, that would be the only pair.
Only pair.
For that year, yes. I need that. I need a piece. I need a piece.
You wouldn't go wild, but are you telling me you're gonna pass on being able to cop? Fact, you wouldn't go wild, but you telling me you passing though? Come on, bro. Come on, son. You ain't passing though. You may not go wild, but you ain't passing. Come on, bro. Come on.
A fact, like when I first started my YouTube channel, I did a short on a prototype of the Louis Vuitton High. Man, bro, that kick is woo,
bro. If they actually,
God.
If they actually did a Louis Vuitton Jordan 1 collaboration, like. That's gonna be like retail, like $3,000 or something, bro. Retail's gonna be like $3,000.
It would easily be a $20,000.
It will outdo the Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones.
And I wasn't impressed with those. I'm not impressed with those Air Force. I didn't even try. I'm not even impressed.
What you mean you ain't even listen? The only way you was getting a pair is if your ass went to New York. And some of the pairs were like friends and family.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
University blue on the 4s. I mean, we got that though. We got UNC 4s. We got UNC 4s. But all right, let's think about this logically. A Travis Scott colorway. Okay, what if they did do a purple Jordan 1 high?
Morning.
So listen, they gave it. Yeah. So here's the thing. So chat, when we say particular color, like for example, if we say Chicago color blocking, okay, you got to understand like this mocha pair. Granted, the colorway is mocha, but it's Chicago style color block. So if they dropped a Chicago style color block, but it was purple, like those 4s, like the purple 4s, I would go for them. I would go for them.
Here you go. I got a better one for you.
Okay.
All black Travis Scott. One pure black with a civilist touch.
Blackity black.
With a civilist touch, heat infused.
To the swoosh. To the swoosh or the whole shoe?
Maybe the whole shoe, maybe just the swoosh. But
to me, that would go hard. But the swoosh, that'd be different.
To me, that would go hard, and I'm not pausing.
That'd be different. Hey, you know what? I got a question. The canary, the Travis Scott Canaries.
Yes.
Do you think they would have done better as a high instead of a low?
No.
I
don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. And listen, I still want the Canaries. I love the Canaries. Listen, I told y'all I'm not changing my mind. I still like the Canaries a lot, but I don't think so. I think would have done the same exact thing as the lows, no different. People didn't rock. So? People don't like
it's a high, even though it's a high, and we don't. Nope. And we've only got 2 Travis Scott highs.
And yes, Jay Zim, those Canaries are starting to go up low key. They are, bro.
Hey,
yes, they are.
Yeah. Hey, snag them now.
Low key,
snag them now. Watch it be a Barcelona soccer colorway. And that's true. Because they did drop that Barcelona. They did drop the Barcelona Travis Scott jersey. Ooh. You know what? Listen. They are more. They would actually, Jay. So you know how they did the Kobe cleats, right?
Don't play with me.
If they dropped a Travis Scott Barcelona soccer cleat, I'm telling you right now, instant poof.
Oh, facts.
Instant poof.
Facts.
Instant poof. And mind you, the World Cup has started too.
Sneaker
World
Tyler
Cup
Radio,
going on right now.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, brother.
That's a good call out.
That's beautiful.
That's a good call out.
That's
they
beautiful.
Would go poof.
That's beautiful.
A Travis Scott Barcelona cleat. Mind you, in Europe, they would go wild, especially since in Europe they rocking cleats casually now.
Hey, shout out to my guy Jay. Listen,
Travis Scott Chicago Dior's.
That would be dumb stupid.
Damn.
God.
Yeah, but what would those retail at? 5,000?
Bro, that would be hooked on phonics dumb.
Nike need to hire us. Yeah, facts, bro.
Fikes.
Facts.
Where your kicks say facts, I say fikes.
Man, listen, we just having fun speculating right now on different stuff they could drop. It's fun to do this. It's fun to dream. It's fun to talk about these things for real. And again, we talking about the Travis Scott highs. Rumored that they talking about bringing out a third iteration of a high. Man. You know, when you think about the colors you've already gotten from Travis Scott, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Listen, anything's possible at this point.
That's true.
Oh, speaking of, you know what? We forgot to even talk to the chat about them Tokyo 5s dropping too.
Yeah, the Tokyo.
Ooh, them Tokyo 5. Listen, Secret Tyler Radio, I know he want him a pair of those. I know he want him some Tokyo 5s. You don't get more yellow than that.
Yep.
You don't get more yellow than Tokyo 5s.
I would definitely go for the Tokyos, man. Listen, I'm definitely going for them.
Iconic pair.
Going for them.
Iconic pair, bro.
Without question.
Iconic pair.
Yes. Facts, bro.
Iconic. Listen, for whatever reason, Nike is definitely on a 5 run right now. They on a 5 run. There's a lot of 5s rumored to drop. There's a lot of 5s coming out for next year as well. A lot of 5s coming out, y'all.
Listen, if you a 5 fan, just go ahead like myself. What I'm doing right now, man. I'm putting the 5 out there. If you listen, y'all know about me and 5s. I love 5s. Throw that 5 up, man.
Wolf Gray 5s are coming back. They talking about Wolf Gray 5s are on the way back. Yeah, I need those.
Shout out to all my 5ers out there.
Now, Jay, let me ask you this.
Talk to me.
With the Wolf Gray 5s, would you do you want that icy blue outsole, or would you already like it to have the brown tint to the outsole?
Well,
kind of like
this is dehydration.
But kind of like, but when I bring that up is, do you remember there was a green pair of, I see the 5s and I can't remember the name of them, but they already came with the caging and the outsole already had the brown to it. It's a green, it's not olive 5s. It's not olive 5s. I can't remember the damn name of these. Chat, help me out with these 5s that I'm talking about. Help me out with these 5s that I'm talking about here. They were green, but they already had the aged look to them. They released about 2 years ago.
Oh, you talking about the Only thing I can think of right now, which just sounds weird, I'm thinking of the Lucky Green 5s.
Not the Lucky Green 5s. They're not those. Jade Horizon. Thank you. Shout out to Aaron Gardner. The Jade Horizon 5s. Okay, Thank you so much.
Shout out to you, Aaron.
The Jade Horizon 5s. Shout out to you. Okay. Man, listen, this is why I love the chat, bro. Jade Horizon 5s. Thank you so much. So Jay, remember these?
Yes.
They already had the agent to the outsole already. Yep. So now, going back here to the Wolf Grays, do you want to see the icy blue, or would you want them set up like the Jade Horizons? Personally, I like the way the Jade Horizons. I wish they'd set them up like the Jade Horizons. But how do you feel about it?
Listen, I love the Jade Horizons. Listen, no doubt, but I like it. I want to be dehydrated, bro.
So you'd want to see them age over time.
I want to be dehydrated. All right. I want this particular pair to be dehydrated, but with the icy blue, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. But for me personally, man, like I think this would definitely look really good being dehydrated.
Now,
white laces go crazy with it. Fact, yes, man. With
white laces would they would pop. They would pop.
Facts.
Now,
I want to be dehydrated, bro.
Question though, Jay. What if they changed up just a tiny bit and they gave these an icy gray outsole?
I think that'd be amazing too.
Because this kind of gives me gray ice vibes here looking at them.
Yeah, to me, that would look great as well. That would. But see, if you look at the caging, bro. The caging if you notice, the caging is not necessarily white. It does have a slight age to
Yeah.
it.
But this is an old pair though. This isn't the new pair.
But
This is
I
an old
like it.
pair.
But
I like it too. I like the age look.
I like it.
Which is why, you know what? I think I might reach back on these Jade Horizons, bro.
What they going for?
I think I might have to reach back on these.
The 600?
Wait, hold on. That might be a huge size. Pause. I hope not. That's a size 17 for 600. Oh, they going on the cheap, bro. Get me a size 11 and a half, 170. Oh, my bad. I'm sitting here. Yeah, that size 17 is 600.
Okay.
But they not up there like that. They still under 200. They still under 200.
That's reachable.
You know, I might have to reach back for a pair of these. Or you know what? Y'all was talking about eBay earlier, and shout out to y'all that use eBay, because I don't know how many of you guys realize that if you use eBay, you can try to negotiate pricing with the sellers. But the way to do it is don't shoot them an offer. Message the seller directly. Hold on a second. Let me get on camera with this.
There you go.
Message the seller directly. And shout out to my guy Tyler, who put me on game with using eBay, because he was an eBay fanatic. Message the sellers directly and see if you can negotiate a price with them, and then have them shoot you the offer that you can accept. Because if you shoot an offer to them, they got 24 hours as to whether or not they want to do something with it. But if you talk with them directly, right, and make sure when you filter out to authenticity guaranteed, okay? Be careful when you come across some of those prices. You want to see that authenticity guaranteed. But you know what? Let me just go ahead and bring up eBay.
Yeah, just go ahead and show it.
Let's just go ahead and show y'all real quick. We're gonna put y'all on game. I'm gonna just throw a shoe in here, okay? Just to put y'all on game real quick. Let me just throw in Jordan 4s, okay? All right. Let me just throw a pair in here.
Go ahead. Let's
again,
see.
We gonna educate y'all. For those of y'all who have thought about using eBay. Some of y'all already use eBay. So here we go. I'm just bringing up a pair of Jordan 4 white cements. What you want to look for is this right here. Okay. Authenticity guaranteed. Now, whether you look on your phone, whether you look on the computer, you can filter for authenticity guarantee. You can go up to filters and you can click on it and it will remove, because I'm telling you right now, you're going to come across some Jordan 4s and they will not say authenticity guaranteed on them.
So hold on, where your kicks? Let's pause for a second, because we get
Case in point.
Hold on, let's pause for a second, because this question is for the chat who never really use eBay. Like, you sold shoes on eBay, right?
I've not sold shoes on. I've sold stuff on eBay. Okay. I've not sold shoes on eBay.
Okay. So the question is really, like, when you see that authenticity guarantee, who's first? How do you, if you're trying to sell some of your kicks online?
Hold on, before we jump over to the sell aspect,
okay,
let's just stick with the purchase aspect.
All right.
Okay, let's just stick with the purchase aspect, and but you're bringing up something valid. Okay, now
absolutely.
Someone's here selling Nike Jordan 4 white Oreos. Okay. There is no authenticity guaranteed on here. All right. Mind you, they're saying these are coming out of Rhode Island. These right here, stay away from them. Do not trust them. I promise you guys, you want to make sure you stay on pairs that have the authenticity guaranteed. Okay, here goes one right here. Authenticity guaranteed. Now, what does this mean? I'm sorry, you guys can't see it. Hold up. Here we go. You want to look for that authenticity guaranteed listed on the pairs, okay? As you can see, as I'm scrolling through, not every pair is listed with authenticity guaranteed. Now, what does this mean? This means that they get sent to eBay's authenticating center to be verified as to whether or not they're real or fake. Okay. If it's not on there, the pair is coming directly to you. Okay. The pair is coming directly to you. Now, eBay does have its own protections in there for its buyers as well as its sellers, but as a buyer, eBay has been good over the past few decades as to upping their standards for their buyers on the platform to help protect them. But look for authenticity guaranteed. And I'll tell you this, I've purchased a couple on there. They made it to the authenticating people and they did not pass. They did not pass authentication, so they were never sent to me. I get my money back and I can go look for another pair. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, there are people who will list authenticity guaranteed and they still don't pass for whatever reason. Okay? They still don't pass for whatever reason. Now, it could be an issue with the box. It could be a QC issue as to why eBay didn't pass them. But for the most part, most people just think they fake. Whatever. It happens. Okay? So again, you can filter for size. You can filter for how good the pair looks as far as if you want it brand new, if you want it used, whatever. You can filter for pricing. And again, you do have the option to message sellers and try to negotiate prices. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's the great thing about eBay. Now, to Jay's point, you can also sell on eBay.
Yep.
And when you do go through the process of selling on eBay, you have to upload pictures. You have to upload a description. You put the size on there, right? If you have multiple pairs in the same size, you can put on there that you have X amount of pairs. But if you want them to be authenticated before they go to whoever your buyer is, you need to make sure you click on the authenticity guarantee as a seller. So that way, when the buyer does make the purchase, it goes to eBay's authenticating center first. Yep. Then it goes to the seller.
Yep. So explain the process. Explain the process when you go ahead and sell a kick on eBay, right? eBay sends you an email, right?
They send you a link, a shipping label.
Correct. There you go.
They give you a couple of days.
Bam.
Just like StockX and GOAT.
But listen,
if you sell on StockX and GOAT, they send you a label. Now,
correct. But the only reason I'm saying is because some people have never used eBay. So I'm just saying, like, we just going over those steps because, again, some people just don't know. They want to know, like, right, how it works. You see what I'm saying?
Correct. Once you end up getting your money, once it, especially as far as authentication purposes are concerned, once the shoe's authenticated, and it passes, you will then be sent your money via to your bank, PayPal, whatever it is you designate as the place you would like eBay to send your money to. Again, works the same as StockX and GOAT. Once the shoe is authenticated and it passes, that's when you end up receiving your funds. But you, as the seller, need to go ahead and provide the box. Obviously, they will not provide you a box. But here's the other thing too, because with eBay, much like GOAT, on eBay, you can also sell used pairs as well, right? That's something that allegedly StockX has been flirting with doing, but we'll see if they end up doing it. But GOAT and eBay, you can sell used shoes as well. And I will probably say it's probably better because you have a wider audience on eBay as selling a used shoe than you would GOAT. So your opportunity to sell used shoes is probably a little higher on eBay than it would be GOAT, because GOAT, like, it's interesting because on GOAT, I don't know, they don't really put it out there like that, the used pairs. It's usually the new pairs that they try to push you towards.
But see, when you go on GOAT and you say, hey, you're looking for a pair, you click on your size, GOAT will have a listing that'll also
Correct.
tell you, hey, new, used, or you want the ones that's already been authenticated. Because when you pick a pair that's pre-authenticated, you're spending probably $40 to $70 more because it's already been authenticated at their location, right?
Correct.
So what you're saying is correct, but I just want everybody to kind of just understand, like, you know, when you look at the top of that screen, when you purchase from GOAT, that's what happens. But for eBay, Ohio said this. He said, listen, they'll send you a QR code, go to FedEx location or wherever the shipping company you use. They take out 15 for themselves and tax and all that. So,
yeah, I mean, all the platforms, there's a fee usually.
But shout out to Ohio. He just giving, you know,
shout out to him for that info, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him for the info. Bro. Shout out to him for the info.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they send you a QR code, go to FedEx location or whatever shipping company you use. They take out 15 for themselves and tax and all that. Yep, facts. Now, real quick, I'm showing you here. You can select, see here, in condition. New with box, new without box, new with imperfections, or pre-owned, right? So you have options as far as what you're looking for.
Yep.
Right? So here, new with box. I can go size. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this showing all this? Is it? I want to make sure it's showing all of it. Okay. 2 filters applied. Buying format. What is that? Let me see here.
Okay.
All listings. That's right. You can go auction, where you can bid on a pair, or you can just go buy it now. I would say you more than likely want to go not auction, which you can if you want, right? Or you can do a buy it now. Now, buy it now is where the price is what it is, but you can try to reach out to them to try to negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Do me a favor.
Ain't working right now.
Do me a favor real quick.
What's up?
Look up the Air Jordan 10 Bobcat, and let's just see something. Just curious. Look up a Bobby. All right, so you got a Ricky Bobby here, and I'm just what they going for under them Bobbies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Depends on the size. There's a pre-owned.
Mm-hmm. Just curious.
Size 14. I mean, the other thing too is.
There you go.
Here's the thing too, though, right?
There you go.
Especially on older shoes, I would probably say StockX and GOAT probably are a little better when it comes to finding older pairs, because it all depends on how many people have them listed here. Now, I'm going to drop another little nugget on y'all. Sometimes the sellers aren't as good a lot of times at updating their prices on eBay. Sometimes you got to reach out to them and be like, hey, bro, have you checked market lately as to where the prices are on some of these? Because your price is a little high, right? Also, there are some people who will have one shoe and they have it listed on multiple platforms. So, for example, someone could have a pair of Jordan 185 highs, Just sold a pair of brick by brick size 12 for $780.
Woo!
On eBay. Look at that.
Okay, Stillmatic.
There you go. Did they negotiate that price with you? Or is that what you had it listed as, Stillmatic? Let us know. Was that a negotiation? Or is that what the listing was?
Great work, Still.
What was I saying? Yeah, so sometimes they'll have the shoe listed on multiple platforms. They'll have it listed on GOAT and eBay at the same time.
Yeah.
He said had it listed for $800, he sold it for $780. Okay, so it was a little bit of a negotiation. That's cool.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, out of that $780, what's the percentage that you actually get to keep from that $780 sale?
Yeah. Was it a 13%?
You let us know that.
10%?
Yeah. What percentage did they take out of that?
Yeah. What's the percentage?
That's a good sale though. So now he's got to send them in. They're gonna get authenticated, and then eventually they'll make their way to the seller. Sig 310, what's good with you?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the chat. Please double tap that screen, run them likes up. We definitely appreciate y'all being here. We're trying to drop some knowledge on you guys with selling on eBay, buying on eBay.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of you guys have probably not thought about using eBay like that, but listen, be realistic too. When you are 723 is what he gets to keep.
So you sold for 780 and you kept
so 723 divided by 780.
Mm-hmm.
What's the percentage of that? So we'll know 723 divided by 780. So 92%. So they took like 8% out.
8%.
8%. So he keeps 92% of the bread. That's dope. It's dope. Now here's the thing, right? Here's the thing too, right? For the buyer,
can't beat that.
For the buyer, depending on where you are buying it from, eBay will charge you tax if you are in a state that is taxed. Okay? So, like, for example, if you live in Pennsylvania and you're buying, you won't pay tax. If you live in a state like Florida, they charge you 7%. So it behooves you to try to negotiate, because you got to figure you're going to have to pay tax on that shoe too. Okay, so that's something to think about. I'm in Cali. They taxing. There you go. Now it all depends on where the shoe is actually being. Like, it'd be interesting to know, Stillmatic, who bought the shoes, like what state they were bought from, or what country even.
Yep, that's true.
Purple Haze said throw some electric blue laces in there for the real Skeletors.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah.
No tax in Oregon.
Tax said I'm in PA. Oregon, no tax. PA, no tax. Jersey's no tax. New York, I believe, is no tax on clothes. Delaware is damn near no tax on anything.
That's true.
Yep. Now, I will say, you know what? FBI might be in the IRS might be in the chat. You know what? Just know, I got my little workaround. Legally, though. I got a legal workaround. I end up not having to pay no tax. It's just good to have friends that live in other states.
That is so true.
It's good to have friends that live in other states. Just know that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? StockX had 100% seller fees, but I don't trust StockX for anything. Look, listen.
Respect.
Well, one day we're going to have like a real conversation about the stigma with StockX, because the thing is they are, whether you like it, don't like it, whatever, they are the largest platform right now when it comes to the resale game and trying to get some of these limited items. They are the largest. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who try to scam the system and have gotten through scamming on StockX. Like, it happens. People try to scam through eBay too.
It's scammers everywhere,
There's
y'all.
scammers everywhere. And listen, don't think fakes ain't made it through GOAT.
Facts.
Don't think fakes ain't made it through eBay.
Facts. Listen, remember a while ago, well, this was a long time ago, I told you guys I've been looking for a Freddy Krueger Funko Pop. I told you guys this, and it's hard to find a Freddy Krueger Funko Pop. And even on eBay, I looked and I can tell the difference. Now, I'm not a Funko Pop expert, so let's pause with that. But I could tell that one person was selling one thing and another one selling something else. And then the box, the lettering was two different colors, right? Even on Walmart, if you go to Walmart and you type it in, you can absolutely see differences. And that's why I was like, man, let me not buy no Funko Pop because I just can't go. I'd rather go to a Funko Pop store or shop and try to find it, and I can't. So where your kicks is saying, to your point, people have absolutely made it through all platforms. You just have to really know the product you're looking for. You have to really do the research and really as well, not only authenticate your items, which we're talking about kicks, but also go to other platforms and try to get them authenticated as well. I've never had an issue with GOAT, right? So that's just my opinion.
So Stillmatic alleges eBay catches them more than any other platform.
And I'm not mad at him about that. I don't know. It depends on what platform you really use.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Okay. So Stillmatic, you making that claim right now based on what information exactly? Educate us on what information you have. Now, is that just your own opinion because of what you've experienced? Because I will say, like, I've no lie, like I've seen that. I have seen more notifications when I bought through eBay that, hey, a shoe didn't pass authentication.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I just wonder if you really looked at the number of sellers between all the platforms, who's got more sellers?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I had it from GOAT. GOAT hit me up like twice. Actually, they said didn't pass authentication. I said, "Woo, thank you."
Now we have to put the caveat in there as far as authentication is concerned, because one of the things that as a seller GOAT asks, is there any damage to the box? Okay. They will not pass the shoe, or depending on how damaged the box is, a lot of times they will send a picture to the buyer and go, are you okay with this? And you as a seller go, hey, they'll say to you sometimes like, hey, we noticed this. Are you willing to provide an extra little discount to the buyer due to this issue? I've seen that happen too. Say every box is compromised to a degree. Yes and no. Yes and no.
Yeah. Hey, listen, chat. Listen, I tell everybody this, man. You know, we all have reasons why we prefer one platform or the other. All I can tell you is just make sure you know what you're doing. That's all I can tell you. I never had an issue with GOAT. I never had an issue.
Write a book trying to justify GOAT. Facts.
I've never had an issue. So again, it's all about what you prefer. If you prefer eBay, go to eBay. If you prefer,
I've been an eBay member since 2005. They always caught the fakes. And all right, so here's the thing though, okay? In my travels, I've come across many of people who told me flat out that they used to sell fakes consistently through eBay. Consistently used to sell fake sneakers through eBay. Now, that was before eBay made the big push with whoever that chick was. I forget her name. She no longer works for eBay, by the way. She's like independent now.
Yep.
Okay. But before eBay tried to become a valuable platform in the resale sneaker game, they didn't have like that authenticity guaranteed and authentication and all that stuff. So you was at the mercy of the integrity of that seller as to whether or not you was going to be getting legit sneakers. He said, I got a $50 gift card for a damaged box on top of my. Yeah, I mean, listen, they will do those nice things. They will. A lot of these platforms will offer certain things. Okay. They'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it happens to all platforms. It happens to all platforms that, unfortunately, sometimes fakes make it through.
And JR Jr., he said, former eBay sneakers employee here. Y'all got questions. My God.
Now, JRY, man, I believe he's up in Canada, though. Too,
my God.
right?
Hey, don't matter.
Okay.
Hey, eBay sneaker employee, it shouldn't
matter. All right, so country. eBay sneaker employee, did y'all actually have any technology that you were using to authenticate these shoes, or was it by eye, hand, and smell?
And he said he worked for the U.S. team. Yeah, so yeah means yeah, he Canadian, but so what? He worked for the U.S. team. It shouldn't matter.
I mean, definitely it don't matter if he works for the Netherlands team. Yeah, I mean, I just want to know what.
Correct.
I just want to know. So is J.R. Wyman, shout out to him, said he used to work for eBay, sneakers employee. So were you an authenticator?
Yep.
Right? Did you work on the authentication side?
Yep.
He said it's people, no technology. Okay.
So I got a question for you, JR. So how long does eBay, how long does it take to train the eBay sneaker team to become proficient when it comes to recognizing fakes opposed to authentic kicks? I just want to know, how does that training go, and what is the timeline?
Yeah, is there like testing or something they go through? Like, is it like what's the airport security called? What's the airport security called again?
Oh. Sheesh. I'm drawing a blank.
The hell is the airport security called? Damn, I'm not drawing a blank too.
Hey, we get the TSA. Thank you, Elliot.
Thank you,
Elliot.
Is it TSA. Like the TSA where they put you through that test? Like, because you gotta
we drawing a blank over here.
You know they gotta test you on. Oh, okay. So I actually took the TSA test and got put on the wait list. But part of the test is they show you the images under a scanner, like what it would look like to look at it on the screen. Like they put the picture up there, and you are supposed to try to like pick out items and stuff like that. I know that was like one of the things as part of the test. I remember that. But I know they got to put you through training to be able to recognize certain items that they run through that scanner when you start to work the scanner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wonder, like, what's that testing look like? What's that timeline look like?
Yeah.
Before they put you out there and start authenticating some of these shoes.
Yeah. Just let us know, JR, because on a serious tip, I'm just curious. What's the timeline? How long does it take for you guys to, like, what kind of testing you guys do to say, hey, you are a true authenticator, right? You qualify, to be an authenticator. What does that look like? Just curious.
What does that timeline look like?
For real. Like I'm just, I think it's dope.
Ooh, hold up. I forgot about these, bro. I forgot about these dropping too.
Hey, shout out to y'all, chat. We appreciate everybody, man. Like, hey, y'all rocking with us today, man.
I forgot about these, bro. Oh yeah. Give me these, bro. Give me these 14s.
You like that?
They clean.
Listen, if you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it.
They clean. 2026.
No, that's a pass for me.
They clean.
It's a pass.
And 14s is, oh my goodness.
That's a pass for me, bro. Hey, JR said it's quick. Laughing out loud. And honestly, I work for the social media team, but the business is just like any other sneaker biz. Hey, appreciate that, bro.
Still mad. I didn't say I like them over the Ferraris, but those I just showed are coming out next year. So I don't have to pass on Ferraris for that. I'm just saying they clean. Better. I just said they clean.
Way better. But
they clean.
I'm not a 14 fan.
They clean.
Dang, right. Jay said the 14s are so coveted. Oof, okay.
All they clean. Jay, man, look, you listen, don't sleep on them 14s, bro. Don't sleep on them.
Do your thing.
Don't sleep on them.
Listen, for me,
don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them.
I can speak for Purple Haze and myself. Those 14s for us. Hey.
Don't sleep on these 5s, y'all. Don't sleep on these Tokyos.
Oh, I've been woke on 5.
What you think these Tokyos are going to retail at? I guarantee you 225.
I agree. 225. What up, John? Salute to you, bro.
What up? Shout out to the chat. Double tap that screen, y'all. We appreciate you being here. Oh.
Hey, come on, man, with my Kobe's. Don't play with my Kobe's like that.
When they talk about bringing the shoe back, can you bring these back? And you know what they'll do? Hey, and Jay, you know what they'll do with them 3s, right? You know they'll throw that Nike Air on the back now because they're doing it now to a lot of shoes.
They better. I hope so. Listen, laugh at me you won't. I prefer the 8s over those 3s. Give me the 8s over those 3s. I would take the 8s over the 3s personally. And y'all know I like 3s more than 8s.
The 8s are clean and the 8s are so comfortable too.
Man. Hey, John, I love it, man. Cough drops, anyone. Yes.
They said them Lakers 3s with the yellow Nike Air on the back. Facts.
Yes.
That would be nice.
That would go hard.
That would be nice. Shout out to the chat for being tapped in there. Please run them likes up. We appreciate it. We appreciate the love you giving to the One Pair at a Time podcast channel, man. We love it.
Listen, purple or yellow different.
Look at that leather. Look at the leather, though, on these 8s, bro. The leather on them 8s.
Man. Listen, you know what, man? Hold on, man.
What you about to bring up? Will shattered backboard sit? Maybe.
Some people say yes.
Maybe. Hey, you might get them shattered backboards under retail.
Man, it might, man. Hold on.
Under retail?
Let me see something, man. Where my pair at, man? Hold on.
Shattered backboards might end up being under retail, y'all.
Here we go. I knew it was somewhere around here, man. I knew. Shout out to all my 80s out there, man. Woo. Shout out to all my 8 fans out there, baby. Woo. Shout out to all my 8 fans out there, baby. Come on, quit playing with me. Play with yourself. Come on.
The OVOs.
Come on, man.
You ain't ever wear them joints?
No, these been worn. These have been rejuvenated. Listen, these have been rejuvenated. They've been rejuvenated, man. Come on, bro. Shout out to my man, all my 8 fans out there, man. We not capping on here. I just want to show y'all. Shout out to my 8 fans out there, man.
Now, OVO 8s.
Who love the fuzzies? Hey, pause on this, but who love the fuzzies?
Say what y'all want about Drake, but them OVO 8s is dope.
Come on, man.
Say what y'all want about Drake, but them OVO 8s is dope. And we had a question here about them shattered. First off, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this box on these shattered backboards is dope. Listen, I'm getting these because guess what? I'd rather pay $185 than whatever the hell they're going for on resale.
So the box to me might be top 3, or if not the best box of the year. Might be.
You know what? And I might have to agree with you on that because damn, I ain't never they went crazy on that box.
Mm-hmm. Simple but yet effective.
They went crazy on that box.
Yes, John.
They went crazy on the box.
Yes. You know what? The shattered backboards, and I agree with Perp. I think it's gonna be a fizzle. I'm not saying they're gonna sit, but it might be a fizzle out type situation. It might be. Fact said he got both the white and the black Ovies. Come on, man. Woo, Fact. I need the 10s, bro. Listen, the OV 10s go crazy. Tell me if I'm lying. John said he don't see them sitting.
The shattered backboards? Them shattered, I'm telling you right now. Okay.
John said he don't see them sitting.
Sizes 11 through 13 ain't gonna sit around. Everything else will. I'm
gonna go for him. I'm gonna go for the shatters.
I'm gonna go for them too, but I'm just telling y'all.
Yeah.
This is what's gonna happen. The big sizes. The big sizes gonna move. Little sizes, they're gonna fizzle out.
Okay, chat. Chat, let me know. Orange or white? Throw up the O for the orange or throw up the white for this right here. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What laces would just smack better with this? White or orange?
Probably white. White laces.
Give me an O for that orange. Give me a dub for that white in the chat. Let us know what y'all think, man.
White laces.
Box is sick.
Hey, I need these cave stones. I need
the white. I agree.
I need these cave stones, bro.
Ooh, John say the O's. Okay, John.
John want them orange laces in there.
I ain't mad. Early pairs going for $350 right now is wide.
On what? Shattered?
But that's what Perpy said. That's what the Purplin said.
They was stupid for that. Don't buy these early, y'all. Don't buy them shattered early.
Say it again. One more time.
Don't buy them shattered early. Don't do it to yourself.
Don't do it to yourself.
Don't do it to yourself.
Hey, pause.
Pause. Don't do it to yourself. Oh, I ain't see this. Would you like to see a Pure Money 4? Damn. Damn.
With some silver laces? Ooh.
Jay, you okay over there, sir?
No,
I know you like them all white.
I'm not okay right now. I'm feeling myself.
Pause. Jay like them all white.
Man, with some silver laces?
Jay like them white.
Man. John said, still got mine, DS.
He said, those 4 cave stones are plain. 4's getting watered down. Hey.
Still, let me talk to you.
That's why they trying to make a shift to the 5.
Let me talk to you still. Let me talk to you. You speaking facts, my brother. And for me, I love 4s to the fullest. And I'm gonna say this right now. From a business standpoint, it is probably best for me to say this for Nike to start shifting. But as a 4 fan, it hurts me to say the truth. But yes, and when I say cut out the 4s, when I say cut out the 1s, I'm not talking about a slow cut. I'm talking about straight get rid of it. It saddens me to say it, but they gotta completely get rid of those kicks. I don't think the 4s are just dead yet, but what you're saying it saddens me. But yes, facts, bro. They are killing my favorite silhouette of all time. All right, I had a moment, y'all. Listen, I had a moment, but all right, they'll be back.
I would just like to say the opinions of Jay Elevate do not reflect the overall opinions of the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Do not come for us. Just go for him.
Hey, no, big pause on that come for me. Big pause, bro. Big pause on that. See where your kicks think he's slick, y'all.
See, see.
Hey, no, man, you're not gonna put me in no bind like that.
See, you saying you see, Jay, see what you do.
Hey, Ohio. Okay, I got a question for you, bro. You need those rare Air Force. Hey, without question, I did a review on them, and yes, I need them as well. But do you feel like the rare Air Force is better than the rare Air 3s? Because I feel like the rare Air 3s is better than the rare Air 4s. Hey, Antoine, yes, 4s will never die, bro. I'm with you. 4s is my favorite of all time, bro. 100% fights. Oh, Ohio, you wrong for that, bro. You wrong for that.
Oh, see?
You wrong for that.
See?
That's why I said pause.
See?
John said 4s for me. The 4s are hard, bro. Hey, Snicker Tolerado said he rocking with the trays over the 4.
The rare Air 3s, bro.
To me, the rare Air 3s over the rare Air 4s, but yes, I need the 4s without a shadow of a doubt.
Now, are y'all rocking them with or without the patch? With or without the Jumpman patch?
Okay, I'm gonna play dirty with y'all. Rare Air 4s, or we talking about the undefeated pack?
Come on, bro.
Listen,
come on.
Listen, man. Everybody got their own taste, and it's okay.
You'd be hard pressed to find somebody not wanting the rare Air Force.
I didn't say. I said which ones y'all prefer. Which ones, the rare Air 4s or the undefeated? Even though we all know they are technically,
they're both rare airs.
We know that,
but
I'm just asking.
I gotta say undefeated personally. Now, Jay, you don't like green, so you passing, right?
No, I'm gonna go for this.
Oh, hold up.
I told you I was going for this. But yes, I'm tired of green kicks, but this is a kick I'm going for. And let me listen.
Now, chat, he's tired of green kicks. Yeah, he's steady buying green shoes
right now.
He's steady buying green shoes, even though he's tired of green.
No, you haven't seen me buy no green shoes in a while, except for the Machas, right?
Listen.
Now, listen. Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. When we talk about these undefeateds, are y'all going to go ahead and get the Jumpman on the back, which they said is the more limited pair, or you going with that Nike Air on the bike? And I'm telling you right now, all fights, I prefer that Nike Air on the bike or that heel tab. Look at me. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I want my Nike Air. So now, I will try to cop both.
So you want these then?
I will try to cop both, but that Nike Air means more to me than that Jumpman on the back.
There you go. There go your Nike Air. There you go.
Give me that Nike Air.
Hype beast.
That Jumpman.
Hype beast.
Give me the Nike Air over that
hype beast. Use a hype beast.
How am I a hype beast?
Use a hype beast.
The hype beast gonna go for the Jumpman because it's a more limited pair.
Use a hype beast. The Jumpman, the more limited pair.
That's what I said.
But everybody gonna go for that Nike Air though.
Give me the Nike Air over the Jumpman.
You a slave to that Nike Air, bro.
Call me what you want. Call me what you want, sir.
You're a slave to that Nike Air.
Okay, so which ones you want then?
Give me the originals.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and take.
I mean, look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I want whatever pair I can get my hands on. Shoot. Okay. It's gonna be a difficult cop.
It difficult. Will be, you go ahead and
difficult.
Take
I'm gonna be happy with whichever pair I can come away with. If it's the Jumpman pair, cool. If it's a Nike Air pair, great. I just want a pair. Okay. I just want a pair.
Fact said, I don't think we're gonna have a choice. Okay, Fact. Respect.
Shoot. I mean, it is what it is. Now, is that information true? That the Jumpman pair is going to be more limited than the Nike Air pair? We shall see.
Yep, but that's what we've
been hearing. It's interesting they're trying to put that information out there like that, though.
Hey, hold on. Big pause. Shout out to Ohio. He said, I actually prefer the Rare Air Force over the Undefeated. I'll go for both though.
Why?
Ohio, I agree with you. I do.
Why?
I will say I prefer the Rare Air Force over the Undefeated. I agree with you.
Why?
Well, for one, I'm tired of green. Green is not one of my favorite colors, but I do feel like the Rare Air Force looks better. They look better to me. That's my opinion. And I'm gonna stand on it. But I will say the Undefeated.
I just asked why, not to fight with you. I just asked why.
I get excited over fours. You know that. Y'all know I get excited over my
fours. Now, you get excited over fours. Now, Rare Air Force or Black Cat Force? And they throwing Nike Air on the back of these too. Rare Air Force or the Wakanda Forevers, bro?
I'm gonna go with the Black Cats.
Ooh, see how that energy changed? See how that energy changed on Jay? See how he was just praising them Rare Air Force now all of a sudden.
Praising, but you asked me
no. It's okay.
You asked me which one.
I know, but you was just singing the praises of them Rare Air Force, and all of a sudden I hit you with these Black Cats, and you're like, Black Cat Force, hype beast.
It took me time to think. I had to think about that one. Let's be honest.
That's because you knew.
Chad, we acting the fool out here, man. We acting the fool. Still said the Rare Air Force because the Black Cats won't have the same effect as the last release. Ooh.
So
okay.
He has a point. Okay. He has a point. They've re-released shoes, and the older version still commands a higher price point. I'd be interested to see though how people receive the Black Cat 4s with Nike Air on the back. I'd be interested to see how they're going to perceive them. Will it devalue the original? And see, by that notion, then it's like, so here's the thing. By that same logic, right? By that same logic, Jay, in your mind, them throwing Nike Air on the back of the Undefeateds devalues the original Undefeated pair with only the Jumpman on the back. Right? And in this case here, the original Black Cat 4s had Jumpman on the back. And now they're bringing them back with Nike Air, although they should have done the same to the Black Cat 3s, but that's a different argument for a different day. In a sense, because people gravitate so much to this Nike Air, would that not have the same effect on the original Black Cat 4s and devaluing them, in your opinion?
So, first, I'm going to speak on the business aspect, all right? So then you can understand why I want to be concise what I'm saying. Anytime Nike has released, and not necessarily anytime, but generally when Nike has re-released a kick, there is a little bit of slight variance when it comes to the resale of another kick, of a hype kick, right? Now,
Shattered backboards, case in point. Shattered
backboards, yep. Case in point, right?
Yep.
For me, y'all, I'm a sucker for that Nike Air because that's my era.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't grow up like some people, right? They grew up when the Jumpman was the stuff, right? When Jumpman came out, I honestly, with Jordan and Nikes, I was disappointed. I was like, okay, I get it. Okay, right? I get it, right? But because Nike is bringing back this Nike Air, once they get rid of the Nike Air and they go back to the Jumpman, right? That Nike Air is going to hold that value. For me personally, that's my era, and that's some of our eras on here. I will say this. I've said this 1,000 times, and I'm going to say it again. Because of that Jumpman, I think Nike once they revert back to the Jumpman, the next heel tab needs to say Flight, or it needs to be Jumpman Flight. They need to switch that part up, that part of the game. So for me, fellas, I understand we all hype beasts. Yes, we all to a certain extent, without question. But for me, when I think of that undefeated pair, I'm thinking of that Nike Air on the back, bro, because that's my era. That's what I grew up in. Now, I will take either or. Don't get me wrong, but every time I see that Nike Air on the back of that heel tab, I just get a smile on my face.
But see, they bringing out a Flight Club and they throw a Nike Air on the back of these too.
And those are clean.
They are clean.
Those are clean.
They make me think reverse fire Red 4s. They make me think reverse fire Red 4s.
The only thing I think that Nike is messing up on with that undefeated pair, they should have had the Nike Air in green or the Nike Air in orange just to hit a little bit different.
Yeah, I you know what? That'd be a nice little pop. Nike Air in orange. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. But the original had the Jumpman in black, so that's why they kept Nike Air in back.
And fair, in all fairness.
Correct. Yeah. So I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But we shall see what happens. It's going to be interesting once that release of the Black Cat 4s happen, once the release of the undefeated 4s, how they end up releasing the undefeated 4s. That's going to be another factor, how they do the release. You know what I mean? Is it going to be like, for example, are these going to be tier 0 releases? And then you're just going to see a sneakers app. And more than likely, that's what it's going to be, right? Tier 0 from undefeated only. How many pairs is undefeated going to have to put out there? Are they going to be what we saw this year with the Jordan 1 Unions, where they had a high amount of pairs? Or are they going to keep it limited? Or maybe just, as they stated, the Jumpman pair is going to be limited and there's going to be a plethora of Nike Air? Or will it more than likely be the inverse, where they put out a bunch of Jumpman pairs and then they have Nike Air pairs? But also think of it this way too, with the Rare Airs, there's also a limited amount of Rare Airs that has gold stitching.
Was it 2% or 8%?
I think it's like 2% or something like that. It's a low percentage. Let's put it this way. It's less than 5% are going to have gold stitching behind the Velcro patches. You won't know until you get the pair in hand, and they could come from any retailer. Any retailer.
Don't think those retailers ain't opened up the box and taking the patches.
That's the problem. See, they should have never said that. They should have never put that information out there, because that's what people going to do. They're going to go through pulling the patches, looking to see where the gold ones are, and guess what? You ain't getting them. They should have never put that information out there, but it is what it is at this point, right? The information's out there already. Sometimes, listen. I understand these platforms, they want to be first, they want to have all this up-to-date information, but sometimes they need to keep their damn mouth shut. Okay? Keep your mouth shut. Don't say nothing until after the fact. I can see why Nigel 4s are hyped now. I wore them for 12 hours straight, dancing and wearing them joints down. Okay?
That's fire.
Oh, yeah. You got to check out Sneaker Tyler Radio's page. He did have like a full suit on with his Nigel 4s.
Looking smooth with it.
By the way, you should have gotten your damn white cement 4s, bro. They said it was delivered. You ain't hit me back and let me know you got them. Let me know.
Hey, shout out to my guy Jay. He said some of the gold stitches.
Yep. See, they already went through the pairs and found them. They already went through.
See,
what the gold stitch pair is going for? And like a size 12.
Hey, Johnny said I wouldn't care what the coloring is. He don't care about that lettering. Exactly. Man. Gold, silver. I want them white. I don't care.
Look, I mean, look, you know, when EA goes out, and I was going to pass on the Rare Air 4s beforehand, and they've grown on me. They're growing. See, my energy changed a few weeks out before release, okay? A few weeks out before release, my energy started to change on them. So originally I was going to pass on them, But now I think I'm going to pick them up. But here's what's on my radar. Okay. Grape 5s.
Yes.
Fire red 5s with the black tongue. Both 8s, Aquas and Bugs Bunnies.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. The Awake 5s are passed, both of them. I don't want neither one of those.
Why not, bro?
I don't want neither one of them. I don't like the A on the side the way they did it. I think it just looks gaudy. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I was just joking because it's a pass for me.
You know. Shattered backboards. Trying to get those. Cave stones. I'm trying to get those.
Okay.
Rare. I think I'm going to get the Rare Air 11s if they come out the way we saw them last week. I think I'm going to want those Rare Air 11s now.
Rare Air 11s or Gammas?
So I do have the original Gammas. I might end up picking up a new pair to keep on ice for a while for whenever these other ones end up falling apart. Man, I would say I'm trying to. There's probably something out here I'm missing too. Hold on, I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something. Hold up, what am I missing? I said the Bugs Bunny Ferrari 14s. I said those Cave Stone French Blue 12s. How do you feel about those?
I'm not getting them.
French Blue 12s.
I just need taxis. Y'all can have everything.
Taxis, yes. Taxi 12s.
Y'all can have everything else.
Taxis. These clean though. I ain't gonna lie. I wonder after the success of the Blueberry 12s if these will outdo the Blueberries. I think they might.
I don't think so.
I think they might, bro. We didn't think the Blueberries was gonna make any noise, and they arguably did better than Cherry Reds, than Cherry 12s.
And that's embarrassing. That's sad.
It's crazy, right? But think about this. The Blueberry 12s arguably did better than Bread 12s, the flu games.
Sad. That's sad. That's sad.
Size 12 on goat with gold letters, $1,000. Damn.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Desmond. Hey, bro, we can definitely do some more lives for wrestling, bro. Like, I'm still in my wrestling thing, man. So let me know. We can definitely do it, man. You talking about Mr. Think? Yeah, we definitely can go live on some more wrestlings, bro. For real. We could do it. I'm on my wrestling thing.
Facts.
We could talk about wrestling all day too. Yeah, Sirski.
Where them damn Nigel 4s at? Oh, you going for them Nigel 1 lows? You going for the Nigel lows? What the fuck? Oh, hold on.
You gotta.
I'm hitting the wrong one.
Yeah, you gotta.
There we go.
Yes. Yes. To me, I think the leather looks. Pictures. Man, pictures.
That
don't
leather
really
looks super soft.
Pictures don't really do justice. And listen, this might look like high quality leather, and it may not. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna say this pair does look good. This is a pair I will try to obtain. And I think
that leather looks
smack
crazy soft, bro.
So
that leather looks crazy soft on these.
So this is to me, it gives that dope vintage look.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
G-Fish said Steel Martin 10s, bringing them out. Oh yeah, G-Fish.
There you go.
Hey G-Fish, are you gonna be on the live tonight, bro? You gonna go ahead and do your 1s and 2s tonight, bro? Let us know so we can definitely get the chat involved, man. Because I'm
shout out to G, man. We gotta have G-Fish back on the panel at some point.
Yeah, man. G-Fish had me cleaning my whole crib at night. I was like, man, I'm out here rocking with him. Like, let us know, man. You jumping on tonight, bro?
Facts.
For real. Shout out to G-Fish.
Thanks. Hey, and shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who rocked out with us today. Once again, June 7th, we did see the drop of the Haley Wilson SBs. We did have a couple W's up in the chat. As always, the lives are lucky. I don't think anybody went after them Jordan 11s. If you did, let us know. You know, hey, you cop what it is y'all like. We appreciate it. Yes, sir, Superfly. We are still live, but it is about that time, though, that we go ahead and close out for the day. Jay, what you got, man, to say to the chat before we roll on out of here?
Chat, listen, man. Wow. I appreciate y'all, man. 100%. I want to tell everybody this, man. I've noticed definitely had a couple people who definitely picked up the Resjuvenator product, man. I appreciate you guys.
Thanks.
Definitely, man. Like, listen, when we say the product works, it absolutely works, man. From cleaner solutions to go ahead, your stain and water repellent. And y'all know Wear Your Kicks has this weird fetish, man. This weird fetish, man, for his mink oil. Like, my man always talks about it. G Fish, hey, man, happy birthday. 100% to everybody.
Shout out to G Fish for the birthday. Yeah, man. Happy birthday, shout out bro.
To you, bro. 100. And listen, man, if you guys want to say
mink oil,
yes,
horsehair brush.
Yes.
This is what y'all need. Y'all need it for that suede. All right. You need it for that nubuck, for that leather.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Listen, man. J_Elevate to save 10% off of all of your Resjuvenator product needs, or
WYK26.
Man, we definitely here for y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. You know tomorrow.
Hey, man, shout out to the chat. We appreciate y'all rocking with us once again on another episode of the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Next week, we will be back June 14th. Ferrari 14 release weekend, y'all. Ferrari 14s next week. We're going to be having another epic episode. Make sure y'all tap back in. The lives are always lucky. Once again, shout out to you guys. Run them likes up. And if you watch us on the replay, we definitely appreciate it. Hopefully you can tap in with us live. Once again, Saturdays, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'd like to remind you guys that you too can have a great collection, but it comes one pair at a time. And we out, y'all. Have a safe and productive weekend. Hope to catch y'all again next week. Peace.